We've been going to Better Life Church now for about 10 years, and about 6.5 or 7 years ago, we decided to join a small group, and been associated with small groups. The small groups are a big part of our lives.
Well, we start with Tony and Paula, but when we got to Olive Hill to join this group, there's another couple that went to church here that we would always see them on Sunday afternoons in Walmart. We'd always say, man, they're so nice. We like to know those people. Well, they end up being in that group. So we all just got close. We took a vacation together. And Tony and Paula, we actually, when we sold our house, we lived with them for 2 months till our house was ready.
These are people that we do life with. You know, this is our life group. They're our family, and we think about them every day, pray for them every day. We're there for the trials of life. We support each other, cry with each other. We're just always here for each other. So what brought you all to groups?
I go to Pound with Tabitha Sims, and so her and Morgan Burkhart were part of that workout. I would hear them talk often about, in group we did this, or our group's gonna do this, and they talked about different things that they did together. And so I just kind of invited myself to their group. I was like, well, the next time you guys have group, let me know. I would love to come. And so that semester when group started, I started going, and we didn't go to Better Life at the time. I started going with them to the group. And then there's just something about the group in itself and just how things are built, that when you share with people the way that the groups allow you to share, then you kind of crave to worship with them. Having that group and those, close relationships, it made the church feel smaller. And so when God, was telling us, I think it's time to move, we just kind of naturally came to Better Life because of the relationships that we had built in small group.
Yeah, because you're not going to know everybody,
Right.
but you need to know somebody.
And what's good too is that, if you're in one group, then, somebody there knows somebody over in this group, and then you intertwine. I like that too. And then you get to know more people that way.
You become such close friends that you think your friends before were friends, but you find out that it's just a total different world. They're so much closer.
The support that we have for each other, and no matter what you're going through, the trials you're going through in life, knowing that these people are thinking of you, they're praying for you, and they're there every step of the way. It just means a lot.
It can be really scary. It can be super awkward, and you don't think that you want to share those intimate parts of yourself with people you don't know. But like you guys said, they become family. And when you hear their stories and you start to feel closer to them, then it starts to open you up, and hey, this person is going through something very similar to me, so I feel more comfortable now hearing them. I can share.
Sometimes I guess it's just stepping out on faith too, even though you are uncomfortable. I mean, God kind of pushes us to do things we don't think we would ever expect to do.
I think one thing I would say to people that haven't been in a group and they're thinking about it is, visit a group and just see what it's like, and continue until you find it. Or maybe you need to host a group.
The ability to have a group where, it's other married people with kids, with young kids or whatever, it just helps you to relate to people better.
Right now, our kids are with our close friends that we developed through church and small groups, and I feel 100% confident that my boys are getting taken care of right now through building that relationship and knowing that our friends are strong Christian friends.
There are times when you're, parenting and you feel completely lost and alone, just in that moment of have no idea how to deal with this. There's a well of experience in that group of parenting, and they can at least tell you you're not alone. This happens to everybody.
We vacation as a small group, or the couples that are available to go. So we've done the cabins in Tennessee, and this past summer we went to Volcano Beach in St. Augustine. You really get to know the people in your group when it's 7 in the morning. You just got up that first cup of coffee. You get to see the second layer of not just when you're here.
You have any openings in your small
Oh, yeah.
That's what I.
We'd love to have you
All right.
anytime.
Awesome. You're gonna show us too that Christians we can have fun.
We
I
can
like
have
that.
fun.
You know, we're not
Yeah, we
sticks
do.
in the
Even
mud.
when
Like,
you're
Yeah,
in your
exactly.
50s and 60s, you
right.
have fun.
You can have fun. It's
Well,
great.
and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how small group reaches so many different age levels. There are people that were in the small group that I was in that were younger than me, and then it goes all the way up through us and families, and so.
It's what makes it work. You've got to, as you grow larger, you need to grow small. And the small groups is the way to accomplish that.